Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me. Welcome to a new day and welcome here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up and for your kindness, your support for each other. It's really quite a unique community. I don't think I've seen anything quite like it, and I'm just so proud to be part of it and, be part of your lives every day. There's a lot of things that we do differently. We're all different women with unique personalities, but there's one thing that keeps us together, and that is we are changing as we get older. Our bones, our bodies, our minds, our environments, everything is changing as we get into our 50s and 60s. So super happy that you're here to learn and have an open mind about these changes in your body. Now, I'm drinking my tea this morning. I've got my love tea, which is rose, lavender, and chamomile. It's a nice tea, and I really enjoy it every now and again. It's got a kind of fruity taste in a way, but it's very refreshing. I actually make iced tea out of that in the summer. But anyway, I wanted to mention too that our sponsor for today's show is International Living. Now, International Living is a company that helps people to think about making a plan to retire abroad, in retirement or before. If you just feel like you want a change of scenery, you want to maybe save some money, try a different culture, a different environment, they have people on the ground who do some research every year and put together a global retirement index. And this index basically talks about the countries and what the pros and cons are, how you can make an assessment based on things that are important to you. So if you go out to internationalliving.com/60andme, you can just fill in your name and they'll send you a link to their global retirement index. It's totally free. There's no charge. You can just click on that link. It comes in the very first email that they send to you. And you can then just research to your heart's content. So thanks to International Living. Okay, now my topic today. Interesting topic. It's an article written by Joy Stevenson. She is a medical expert, but this is not to be taken as medical advice. Everything that we talk about here is just for you to consider. Go to chat with your doctor about some of this and make your own decisions. But basically today we're going to talk about the minerals that are needed to keep you healthy as you get a little older. And the truth is, we all drank calcium in our, milk when we were young, and we hopefully kept a calcium-rich diet throughout our lives and have strong bones now. But as we get older, we do suffer from osteoporosis, and calcium is an important mineral for bone health, but it is not the only one. And in fact, in order for the whole program to work perfectly, you do need some other minerals like copper and zinc, magnesium, and manganese. These are four minerals that you get less of in the food that we have, the ground that we grow our food. But also, you might need a supplement. So it's worth checking out how this all works and making a decision about whether to chat to your doctor about it. Okay, so zinc and copper. Zinc and copper protect our bones and they minimize the risk of osteoporosis. This is what research has shown. So you can check your zinc and copper levels when you do blood tests, and zinc keeps your bones and your body healthy. It literally helps to hold the bones together. It's really quite clever how that works. So it's like a matrix that your bones, new bones are formed around. And copper helps ensure that the calcium that's deposited on that matrix stays there. So it's kind of they bond each other and work together. So copper interacts with zinc and manganese to create an antioxidant to protect the bones. So it's really important that you think how all these things work together. So copper and zinc protect the bones. Copper helps to ensure that the calcium stays on the bones, and then manganese is helping to protect with antioxidants to keep the whole sort of pattern working. And your bones, obviously, if you have weak bones and you're likely to get a fracture or a break, anyone that's had a broken ankle, like me, twice, will know that it's just so debilitating and it really does hold you back. So just be super careful with your bones. Now, for zinc, Joy says you can go to Brazil nuts, oats, and peanuts. That's for zinc. For copper, buckwheat and peanut butter. Now, Buckwheat is actually something that I've just discovered myself. I'd never had tasted it, but it's a really nice rice or grain alternative. So copper is in buckwheat and zinc is in Brazil nuts. Just remember those two because and actually not many Brazil nuts are needed to give you a good source of zinc. I think 3 or 4 a day. They're quite high in fat, but they're delicious. I love Brazil nuts. So manganese and magnesium. Okay, they sound similar, but they're different. They play a different role. Now, manganese is this it's a brittle kind of silvery metal. It's actually in the Earth's crust, so it's in the ground naturally, and it helps with cartilage growth. And this is another part of the body that really, around the muscles, that's really important. It removes old bone cells and it creates new ones. So manganese is this silvery metal that's in our earth that should be in our plants. And it actually helps to strengthen the bones. Magnesium, on the other hand, I want to make sure I get this right, removes old bone cells and it creates new ones. So manganese is kind of helping with cartilage growth, and magnesium removes old bone cells and creates new ones. So those are really, really important together. It also helps the body to absorb calcium. So without enough magnesium, your bones are going to tend to be brittle and potentially will break or fracture if you fall. And this is something obviously that you don't want. So where can you find these magical M's? So manganese, you can find that in vegetables, tea, wheat germ. It's in buckwheat, bulgur wheat, legumes, and pineapples. So you'll find manganese in all these interesting places, nuts and seeds, vegetables, and some teas, wheat germ. It's very interesting where you find these things. And magnesium, well, that you find in nuts, legumes. Spinach is a really good source of magnesium, and also whole grains. Now, magnesium is one of these vitamins that is kind of been rediscovered recently, and people are saying, or at least Joy and other researchers are saying, that without enough magnesium, you really can get a deficiency. So it's like vitamin D, like it's one thing that we just don't get every day. So you have to sort of go out there and give yourself a good, healthy diet of those things I mentioned, like spinach, legumes, nuts, seeds, whole grains, or you need to take a supplement. So check with your doctor, ask to see what he says or he or she says, and make sure that you get those 4 things in your body. That's copper, zinc, manganese, and magnesium. That's in addition to calcium. So those 5 things are really the thing for healthy bones, building cartilage, replacing old bone cells. It's just, it's your infrastructure. It's what holds you together. You need those 5 things. And they come naturally in some foods, but you might need a supplement. And they work together. Important to remember that. Hope this has been helpful. I've actually had to refer to my notes a bit myself here because they're like you, I'm just learning on this journey about foods and putting them together in the right way. And, I really do believe that some of the best medicines in the world are plants. I really think that Mother Nature has thought things through very beautifully, and there's a lot there for us to learn. So I'd love to get your feedback on this. So, have you actually made any changes to your diet or done anything to avoid osteoporosis or to just keep your bones strong? Have you made any changes to your diet? I'd love to know what you're doing. Share your information, share your comments. And of course, as you're reading these comments, everyone's different. Everyone's done their own research, but do your own. Check with your doctor and make sure that you're doing the right things for your body. We want to be strong and healthy and live a long time. Have fun with this crazy life of ours. So thank you again for being here, everybody. I hope that you have a great day. Go and eat something healthy today and try buckwheat. It's really good. And spinach. New things I've just got into my diet. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks, Joy, for this article. It's super helpful. And I look forward to chatting with you all again soon. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.